Free mind, you crazy for this. Soulful. It's like our responsibility to make us feel something. You know, to make people feel what we feeling. Hey, yo.
Ayo is right. Reggie here, and I want to welcome you to another one of my videos. This is a little bit of an impromptu video. I was sitting here doing some other things, and something came through to my email that I wanted to comment on ever so quickly. It appears that we now have an answer regarding the Moon Knight series. And there was someone that made a comment on a video that I released recently in which I spoke about the possibility of there being a season 2. And the person was like, no, that isn't going to happen. I will tell you that based upon everything that I had been seeing for the last couple of months, I thought that there was still a possibility that it could indeed happen. And if you remember, there was this whole debate about, you know, if it was nominated for an Emmy, if the show was nominated for an Emmy in a certain category, that would be a sign that there was not going to be a season 2 because it's a limited category. And so we now have confirmation that indeed the Moon Knight series on Disney Plus has been nominated for an Emmy, which in my mind means that there will not be a season 2. So I wanted to bring that news to you guys because that is one of the things that I think a lot of people were hoping for, is that there was going to be a season 2 because the show was nominated, they're not nominated, and now it appears that the nomination has gone through. And in fact, it appears that Moon Knight has been nominated in 8 different categories based upon what I was able to find a short while ago. And this very, very long article came out on comicbook.com. And the easiest way for me to navigate through this thing was to basically search for Moon Knight. That's how I navigated through it. So what we have is Moon Knight being nominated in a category called Outstanding Fantasy Sci-Fi Costumes. And it was specifically nominated for the Gods and Monsters episode, which I believe was episode 6, again on Disney Plus. We just backed up. Let me back up to one more because I skipped one. Another category is Outstanding Cinematography for a limited series or movie. And again, you can see Moon Knight is nominated there, highlighted for Asylum, which I believe was episode 5. I'm going to skip down. Here is the third nomination, Outstanding Music Composition for a limited series. And this is also for Asylum, which is episode 5. Dropping down to the fourth nomination, Outstanding Character Voiceover Performance for episode The Friendly Type, which I believe is episode 3. The fifth nomination for Emmy nomination for Moon Knight is, let me scroll up, a lot of nominations, Outstanding Sound Editing, again, for Moon Knight, Gods and Monsters, episode 6. Dropping down to the sixth nomination, Outstanding Sound Mixing is Gods and Monsters, which again is episode 6. The seventh nomination for Moon Knight for an Emmy for 2022, Outstanding Stunt Coordination. This is just for the show overall, because I guess there were stunts throughout. So just straight up Moon Knight on the Disney Plus. And then the eighth nomination, again, for Gods and Monsters, episode 6, Outstanding Stunt Performance. So those appear to be all of the nominations for Moon Knight. You can see that there's actually a Hawkeye nomination in there as well, Hawkeye for Echoes. But I wanted to bring this news to you guys again. This is a sign with these 8 nominations across multiple categories for Moon Knight in the limited series. It appears that there will not be a season 2 of Moon Knight, much to the chagrin of a lot of people, including myself. This is a very long document. I was a huge fan of the Moon Knight series, and I had high hopes that we were going to get a season 2. One thing that I will point out is that even though we are not going to, at least it appears, get a season 2 of Moon Knight, there is still the possibility that the Moon Knight character will appear in other ways in the MCU. So that's an important note to throw out there, that even though he may not get a standalone series anymore, he may actually get some crossover appearances. There you go. Mark is on it. He says, I still think we will see crossover appearances. He is too good in the role, same as Vincent D'Onofrio as Kingpin. I think you're talking about the actor Oscar. Vincent D'Onofrio is a fantastic Kingpin, and we are already receiving confirmation that Vincent D'Onofrio is going to be coming back along with Charlie Cox to reprise their respective roles in the Echo series. It makes sense. It makes sense. Dr. Raymond is saying, seems odd that they would decide against a second season after their incredible success. You know, it could be a decision on the part of Oscar, right? Oscar may have decided that he did not want to do a season 2. He may have decided that he just wanted to do a one and done. Maybe it's a negotiation tactic of, hey, let's do this thing. If it's successful, that puts me in a position to get a dedicated movie, and that is possible. I don't know what the rules are around this stuff, but maybe he will get his own standalone movie. It'll be interesting. If Moon Knight won every category it was nominated for, would that be considered the full? That's on me. That's on me that I did not anticipate the joke. That's on me. I own that, Turbo Man. Scrolling through some of the comments. Yeah, Oscar, he did a fantastic job. He did a fantastic job. The like Oscar's role, Kingpin's role, Punisher, Daredevil. I think that I think Luke Cage was even a spot on casting. They have done such a really good job by and large in the MCU, but also in the Netflix series, of finding a great actor to take on these roles. And again, I don't know why there is not a season 2 of Moon Knight. But again, just wanted to pass this on. I guess they would turn. There you go. We just don't know how it's going to go, and so we will see. We will see what the future holds. All right. But I wanted to bring that news to you all, that it appears that there will not be a Moon Knight season 2 as a result of 8 2022 Emmy nominations across multiple categories. There is still a video that will drop a little bit later today at 6:30. Definitely want to encourage you guys to tune in for that. And thank you for joining me for this breaking news around Moon Knight. As always, if you need to reach out to me, feel free to do so on Instagram at Regie Collects. Take care.
My body ate itself until it found its passion. They got fat while we starved, but it's power in fasting. Until I turn to ashes, I remain stoic through my rap heroics. I painted 10,000 poems, then I drank the potion of poetry and motion. I started choking, it was potent. My throat chakra downloaded, knowledge hungry. I was embarrassed I could ask my parents for money when I had a full tummy. So I asked for wisdom, better than crypto, sweeter than honey. I don't take it for granted, I don't wear capes and masks.